we will talk about a proof where we will prove that the intersection point of a triangle's medians cut each median in a ratio of 1 to 2. So what I have done here is I have replicated a triangle 3 times, each with a different median. So we have 3 medians for a triangle. So I have drawn 3 pictures, each of them with a different median. And what we will do is we will the strategy we will use is that we will choose a point here. So let's say this is my point P and this is my O here. Okay, and then this is my, let's say this is my point Q and this is still O here, and let's say this is my point R and this is O here. Okay, now these PQR are chosen so that they are 2/3 the way from their starting point. So in other words, this is, if this length is 2, this is 1. If this is 2, this is 1. If this is 2, this is 1. Okay, okay. So then let's now start our proof. So what we are going to do is we will say, let me change the color here. We'll say to prove P, Q and R have same coordinates. In other words, I can also say that vector OP is equal to vector OQ, and this is also equal to vector OR. You can also prove it like that. Okay, and I will use this approach here. Okay. So let's take the first triangle. Okay, so the first triangle, now note that I'm talking about this vector now. So sorry for bad drawing here. Okay, so then if this is O is, let's say this is, by without the loss of generality, I can choose this to be 0, 0, 0. This I can choose to be U1, U2 and U3, and this I can choose to be V1 plus U1, V2 plus U2 and V3 plus U3. Okay, okay, okay. So then this vector, this median, and this is 2/3 of the median, right? Okay, so then this point is what? This point is or I can say this point. I can say this vector here. This is half V. Okay. So this median, so I can say here, so let me just now change the color. This, I'm talking about the first one. So I can say OP, this is equal to 2/3 of the median vector, which is equal to 2/3 of, now note that this U plus half V is equal to the median. So I can say median, so I can say U plus half V. Okay, and then I can say 2/3 of U plus 1/3 of V. Correct? Okay. So now let's say this is my equation 1. This is OP. Now let's go to the second one. So let me change. Q is here. So now coming to this guy, this is my OQ. So I have to say OQ plus 1/3 of the median vector is equal to 1 half u plus v. Now why? Because this is 1/3 the median vector. Okay, so I'm just writing MED just to save some space here. Okay, so what is the median vector? So the median vector here is, let's go on the star side. So median vector, this is equal to uh, half u plus v minus u, just by vector addition here. Okay, so you can say u plus median vector is equal to half u plus v, so that's why we have median vector is here. So then I will say, so going here, so I will say OQ plus 1/3 half, so if I simplify this, this is equal to half v minus half u. Okay, so half v minus half u, this is equal to 1 half u plus 1 half v. Okay, so then this becomes OQ plus 1 over 6 v minus 1 over 6 u, this is equal to 1 half u plus half v. So once we move this 1 over 6 v and 1 over 6 u on the other side, I will get OQ, this is equal to 2/3 of u plus 1/3 of v. So I call it equation number 2. Okay, okay. Now let's go to the third triangle. So it's for the third triangle, what I will do is change the color to green. Okay, and then this third triangle, how do we find this OR? So OR is equal to what? So OR is equal to u plus v plus 2 over 3 of the median vector, which means this u plus v plus this guy up to here. Okay, so what is the median vector then? Then the median vector is, we have to say, so median, you note that u plus v plus the median vector is half of u. So u plus v plus median, this is equal to half u, and they are all vectors, so we have to be careful here. So the median here is v, negative v, and then negative half u. Okay, and then I plug it here. Okay, and then I will just write it here. Say OR, this is equal to u plus v plus 2 over 3 minus v minus half u, which is equal to, now just plug and play. So we have 1 u here, and then 2 over 3 times half is 1/3, so 1/3 negative, so I have 2/3 of u, and then 1 v here, and then minus 2/3 of v, so plus 1/3 of v. So this is my equation 3. Now note that equation 1, equation 2, and equation 3 and equation 2 all give me the same vector. So this means I can conclude that OP is equal to OQ is equal to OR. So this means that intersection point So in other words, okay, what I can say is the point that divides each median in ratio 1 to 2 is the intersection point. Okay, so that's why we have proved it. Now the important thing was here is that all we did was use some vector addition carefully, then uh, did some simple vector algebra to prove this statement. Okay, so hope it was easy to understand, and thanks for watching. Hope you liked the video.